Shalom. Let's start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those for let pushing his truth across four corners of the earth, our faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, I'm on about back again with another sitting. Just want to go on to just about, on this article I ran into. It's called By the Military Times. Just going to about the robotics, that they trying to have robo dogs with guns on them, and they had trying to have like walking robots, you know, to be used in war, or it could be used amongst the people, especially when all hell breaks loose out here, man. When this society starts to collapse, you know, they gonna use it, the military. That what they use. That what they developing, these robo dolls and these robots, for they're gonna use these robots, on civilians, man. When that time comes, like I say, when all hell breaking loose, when the society is breaking down, especially here in America, Babylon the Great, So when all hell breaking loose, the times of great tribulation, troubles, and the time of Jacob's trouble, when that comes about, because it will get very serious out here, when that time comes, it's gonna get very dangerous, and a lot of people gonna get put to death out here, when these military, they come in, the UN troops that come in with the robots, and it's gonna be overwhelming, and a lot of people gonna be caught off guard once it happens, so that's what they are doing, right now, that's what these these folks that in the tech world, the technology, in the military will not, are developing, and eventually, like I said, they're gonna use it on the civilians of people, So, but I'm gonna read this article. It said robotic companies don't want robots weaponized. Will anyone listen? Hell no. They ain't gonna listen, cause that's their agenda, man. That's their plan. These folks, we got people out here that are, opposed to not wanting guns, and robots not having guns, or not armed at robots, cause it's gonna lead to a lot of a lot of people out here getting shot down, getting killed, and trying to take down the robots ain't gonna be that simple, so, but that's what the military, and these tech companies are developing, man. Read some of this. And say a robotics manufacturer that continues to expand its arsenal of artificial intelligence attempted to ease public concerns over weaponized robots. In an open letter last week that asserts its products should never be used for hostile purposes. So, but they say that it's not gonna use for hostile purposes, but it will, because these devils, these elites, so-called white man, these Edomites, they're gonna use this, this technology, man, especially on the so-called Negro Latino Israelites, that's what's coming. But let's see. Probably go from there to kind of skip on down. And there's some videos on this, and an article showing the robots, what they could do. Matter of fact, I'll probably show this one. So like click on it. Click on it. So you got these robots doing flips. They could do more than that, but it's just just showing a little bit of this. You got this robo dog with the gun on it shooting. And I say this is what they are developing, and this is what it's gonna come to. This is what's gonna come to America, Babylon Great. To the cities. Like I say, when all hell breaks loose out here, this is what's coming. And like I said, a lot of people are not gonna be prepared for this, man. So this is what these devil so-called white Esau Edomites are preparing to, use, on the civilians, Like I say, when all hell breaking loose out here. But go to some more of this article, get to the point. It says, at last year's Association of the United States Army Conference, for example, Ghost Robots unveiled a dog-style robot that carried a small arms weapon on its back. That particular robot carried a rifle made by Sword International. Trouts an effective range of 1,200 meters and is equipped with a thermal camera and 3 times optical zoom. 30 times optical zoom. So 30x time optical zoom. 30 times I'm gonna say, but so these I say these these robots they got thermal camera, they sense your body heat, and they got that 30 times zoom, optical zoom, 30x zoom, optical zoom on it, and they can zoom in, on you from a distance, and like I say, and it's made by Sword International. hey, come on now. What is the, coincidence of why they call it the Sword International? It's made by Sword International. Esau Edom so-called, these devils they they blessing is the sword. So, not just, I say they use the gun, but I say they use other ways, of, to try to kill, other ways to kill, by the gun, these robots, these made up diseases, so forth. So, but hey, look who is made by the Sword International. So it's just go to show you, hey, these devil so-called white people, Esau Edomites, man, they gonna come with it, man. So yeah, that's it on that article. So I'm gonna get some scriptures going to this. This Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So Lord Yahweh Shai, the Lord gonna disappoint this devil, he's gonna, disappoint this devil. He's not gonna let him, he's not gonna let these devil so-called white people Edomites, fully, like I say, accomplish their wicked NWO agenda, and they not gonna, fully, they're not gonna do no harm Ain't no harm is not gonna come to the elect of the so-called Negro Latino Israelites. But 2/3 is gonna get it. 2/3 of Israel gonna get it. They ain't gonna have the hedge of protection when these robo dogs come on the streets and these military troops and so forth. With their advanced with their advanced military arsenal. You know, what they have. Their advanced weaponries. You know, but the Lord Yahshua is gonna deliver the elect of Israel. Of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native, and 144,000, 1/3. It's gonna get delivered. The men of the Lord gonna get delivered, and the believers, that had His truth and believe in the Lord Yahweh Shai, had the faith and truth and believe in Lord Yahweh Shai, it's gonna get delivered. Because Scripture says that the Lord Yahweh Shai, the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna lift up a standard. He gonna make a way for the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites to escape. The sword. The wicked. The sword. That these devils gonna come with the military. And I said the wicked is the so-called white man Esau Edomites. These the ones in rulership. And I said the Lord Yahushua, he really in full control. He gonna have, like I say, he's in control. He's gonna have these devils. He got these devils so-called white people, Esau Edomites. Developing these robots and so forth. So he so they could so Lord Yahshua could bring judgment on 2/3 on the nation of Israelites, man. That ain't right, man. To bring his wrath and judgment by these devils, so-called white people, Edomites, but still the Lord Yahshua is not gonna let these devils, fully, do the hell they want to do and try to, completely wipe out Israel. Like I said, Lord Yahshua, he gonna have a hedge of protection, a mark. It's gonna be a mark on the men of the Lord, the elect of Israel or the Israelites, from that, being, not gonna be touched by these military dogs or robots or military men, So, because you're gonna have men of the Lord gonna get spiritual power, men of the Lord gonna get spiritual power, to these robots, whatever, they ain't gonna harm them. They ain't, gonna make a way to where they're gonna be have power to knock these robots out the way, whatever, like that, knock them down, whatever, But that's what's gonna come, But from there, go to Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord. Say a sword is sharpened. So read again. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord. Yahweh Shai, say a sword is sharpened, and also furthest. So Lord Yahshua, I say he's sharpening up the sword, man. He's sharpening up, getting these devils, so-called white people, Edomites, these military, sharpening up that military arsenal and weaponry, so he could come, come in and get at 2/3 of the nation of Israel Israelites, for being hard-headed, just doing all these wicked acts that the Lord Yahshua hates. These abominations and so forth, just being rebellious. The Lord Yahshua gonna come in, with the UN troops, and with these robots and so forth, gonna bring judgment upon these Israelites, and it's gonna be not just by this, judgment. Judgment just it's not gonna come by just by way of these military troops, and these robots, but it's gonna come in other fashions as well. The Lord Yahshua has set up for 2/3, that are marked for, for the judgments, the Lord Yahshua has for 2/3, But Lord Yahshua is chopping up this war, and also Lord Yahshua sharpened up that, that nuclear sword as well. Got these other countries, set up to, fire off their missiles. Get ready to fire off their missiles, but it's gonna be the Lord that's gonna make that, in His time, Cause once the elect is fully sealed, and that time to come, when that time comes, it's gonna get a point. It's gonna come to where the Lord Yahshua gonna, when He returns, those missiles gonna be begin to be shot, man. When the missiles begin to be shot, be shot towards America, Babylon Great, and burn up everything you see here. And other countries gonna get hit with missiles as well, but especially over there in Atlanta, Israel too. Them gutter rats over there, that place gonna get burnt up. But you gonna have thermonuclear missiles that gonna be shooting towards America, Babylon Great, and a lot of missiles gonna be getting shot over here in America, Babylon the Great, and burning up this place, man. But go from there. Ezekiel 21:10. It is sharpened to make a sword, slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. So, the sword is being sharpened to make a sword slaughter, man. These UN troops, like I say, to bring the robots and the thermonuclear missiles, it's being sharpened, it's being prepared for a slow slaughter, man. So and like I say, should we make mirth? Should we make mirth? Like I say, you got these other Israelite camps, think it's a game, talking about there ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble, and it's okay for you to take the CHIP and just going off on doctrine, spewing out, that false doctrine, man. That the false elders that taught for years the understanding of the word of Lord Yahweh Shah, the understanding of the truth of the word, that they put out there. You got these camps that just being reprobates and just teaching, not what was taught from the apostles. They just out here spewing madness, man. But like I said, look, hey, you're gonna have those guys that 2/3 of gonna be part of that 2/3. You're gonna have these Israelite groups out here that's doing that. They're gonna be part of the 2/3 number because they are not teaching the right doctrine, and the Lord Yahshua is not dealing with them. Not dealing with these other Israelite camps that are teaching, contrary to doctrine, the understanding of the word, Like I said, they're just spewing madness and, and leading Israel astray, man, from the real understanding of the word of the Lord, But the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deal with, those guys that don't, repent and get out of that, madness and come to the real understanding of the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai, that the apostle, elder, brother, and great millstone have, then, hey, they just going to be part of that 2/3 number because, like I said, they teaching, they're not teaching the correct doctrine. But, see, Ezekiel 21:11, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and is made furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. So yeah, Lord Yahshua, he gonna be the one, it's all in control, man. He gonna bring that judgment, upon these, 2/3 upon these devil so-called white people, Edomites, but then upon 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latino Israelites, so like I said, the Lord Yahshua, he sharpened up that sword, man. In time where it's gonna come a time where all the partying and bullshitting and just all the mocking and scoffing and all the just this BS of going back and forth, about this and that, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be done. It's gonna be just known who the Lord Yahshua, who the true men of the Lord is, who the true men of the Lord are. When all hell it's breaking loose out here, and when the military troops coming in and just mowing down those that It's not gonna get down with a wicked end of your agenda. You know, those that are not part of that righteous number is not gonna be exempt from the wrath and judgments that the Lord Yahushua has prepared for America, Babylon the Great, and for these wicked, proud people out here that that ain't a part of that righteous number. Hopefully, I'm part of that righteous number to escape the wrath and judgments of the Lord Yahushua. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I like to give all praise honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen and keep the faith, and Yahushua keep finding that say shalom.